everyone, welcome to Crappy Reviews, home of No Rules Reviews. What does No Rules Reviews mean? Well, it means whatever the hell I want it to mean. I don't adhere to any set professional standard. Should be pretty damn obvious since it's called Crappy Reviews. The name's in the title, folks. It's crappy. But thanks for taking time out to check out another one of my videos in honor of Lionhead Studios and the Fable franchise, which I absolutely love. I'm going to review another Fable game. Up today is Fable 3 on the Xbox 360, and this game came out in late 2010, and it's gone very well as far as like the scores on Metacritic and things like that. It's one of the few times that people on my friends list, actually, I remember when it launched, usually like the people on my friends list would all be on the same thing if it was Halo or Call of Duty. It's one of the few times that I remember seeing pretty much everybody on a game, the same game. Fable 3 actually did that. Now, if you're familiar with the Fable franchise, particularly Fable 2, then it makes understanding Fable 3 all the easier because you'll realize you're playing as the second-born son or daughter to the character you played in Fable 2. You're known as the hero of Brightwall. The first part of the game requires the hero to gain support for a revolution to overthrow their older brother Logan. Now, the current tyrannical and troubled king of Albion, Logan as it were, he's a real asshole. So, of course, you're going to have to want to gain support and overthrow him. Now that you, the hero, must make promises to people and gain control of a region. And then you choose to fulfill promises, or you can break them when you become ruler of Albion, depending on which side you want to be. Now, the title of Hero of Brightwall is given to you early in the game by Brightwall Academy's chief librarian, Samuel, as they make a promise to reopen the academy. Now, once you've gained control of Albion, you'll have the power to shape people's lives and the country itself, as well as wage compensation and things like that. And you can also, like, form an army to, like, go after the shadowy creature known as, quote-unquote, the Crawler. Now, the Road to Rule is a system similar to the Leveling Up that has been implemented in the Fable 3. It's like a 3D environment of a road blocked by several gates. Gates are opened by reaching certain points in the main plot, and every time a player passes through the gate, it's interpreted as leveling up. So it's not a traditional level up system, but it does work nonetheless. You're guided through an area by Teresa, obviously the blind seer, and the road can be reached through a Cullis gate from the sanctuary. Now, you have decisions to be either good or evil. The problem with being good is to beat the game on the good side, you'll need over 1 million gold coins. Good deeds tend to cost money and not make any money. Isn't that the way life is, folks? Now, if you don't raise the 1 million coins in a year required, then you will lose almost all your people in the kingdom. So you learn early on to kind of compromise. I'm not suggesting turning the orphanages into a whorehouse, but I will remind you that that's completely an option, folks. Personally, I always do games on the good sides. I can't really bear to be a dick in video games. I'm not sure why, but I try to be as nice as possible. So I'm one of those rare people that won't go back and beat the game on the bad side just to do it. But, you know, some of you might. I don't know. Fable 3's graphics are splendid, and they still look really good. It's got more of a steampunk feel and look to them than previous Fable titles. The controls are tighter than ever. Even as you can see in the video, everything moves fluid and with ease. They did a really good job simplifying everything in the menus as well. Fable 3 brings back your dog companion too, and Fable 3 brings back an easy way to make money, which is buying and renting out real estate. But unlike the clunky system in Fable 2, it's easy to maintain your properties by the select screen and not having to actually go to your house in each town to do repairs. It's a real time saver, trust me. Be fair warned though, every decision counts. I thought it was a good idea not to limit alcohol in my city. Now everyone walks around drunk and puking their guts out. Fable 3 has a cool system that shows you scores of the people in your friends list also. And also keeps tab on your STDs that you get in the game. I've got STDs around 4 times now. Awesome, yay for me. Now, there are a ton of Easter eggs in Fable 3 as well. Just check out some of the headstones in the game. I don't want to spoil them for you, but they're definitely worth checking out. Fable 3 is heavy on plot, fun, and adventure. It doesn't take huge leaps over Fable 2, but it does take strides, and it will give you a solid 15 hours of gameplay or more if you want to play through the evil side as well. Fable is one of the best RPGs of last generation, and it's, you know, an excellent way to kind of spend some time and kill some time. Now, it took a few steps back from the second Fable, but at the end of the day, the 2-year turnaround could have hurt it with those aspects as well. But, you know, it's still a fun game. Maybe not as fun as the last one, but still very fun. Fable 3 on the Xbox 360 gets a great 8 out of 10 Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, rack 'em up. Rest in peace, Lionhead. Rest in peace, Fable. We'll catch you next time. Crapgamer out.